know you love Yummy, right? You're a big fan.
I do love Yummy.
And I always see you inside the gym, right? I mean, how can you not? This is probably one of our favorite projects, and from everything that I've seen with you, probably one of yours as well, right?
It is indeed.
Yeah. The team over there is so much fun, man. They're such humble people. David is an amazing guy. And just every single mod, every single person inside of there, Shannon, everybody, it's just so nice. But for me, it drew us in where we were huge Pokemon fans to start with. So seeing something like this, we were instantly drawn last year when they were getting ready to mint. So much so that I was out, I was buying the boxed and everything leading up to that. And I missed out on all the trading cards and everything prior to that. Jack, what was your first introduction to Yummy?
It was the PFP collection in September, the end of September, I think it was. Yeah.
Yes.
That was my first. I didn't even know they had, I didn't know about the trading cards or anything at the time, but yeah.
Oh, really? So you saw the profile pics coming out and you're like, these are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and buy these.
I tried to mint I think I minted 4 and I bought one on the aftermarket for 800 with the McDonald's hat that day. So I really liked it.
That's so awesome, man. And then from there, it's just, everybody, obviously that at one point in time, these guys were king early back in that time period. And then, they kind of went silent for I'd say about after the Spoopy release, they kind of went silent for about a month right before the winter stuff started to come out. And then later down this line this year, they announced the fact that, that big announcement with the game, the staking, other things in the works, and then the spring Narus that were getting ready to come out. And that got the spark reignited for Yummy. But for the people who are always over there, I felt like Yummy, outside of just being something that we liked, was just a good community. Everything about them, it was just fun to. I always just popping in there, just dropping a stabby emoji or something like that, and just popping in to say hi. Everybody's so welcoming over there. How's your experience been with Yummy since then, and any of the announcements and everything that they've announced so far with staking in regards to the game? What are you excited about most about this project?
Honestly, I've never been too worried about Yummy. I don't know if that's the way to put it. I've always kind of just been there because I did like the original art. That was the main reason. But after, seeing their game release and seeing everything and seeing how passionate David and the rest of the team are for really putting together something high quality, and they're taking their time. I'm just excited. I don't really care if it comes out, anytime soon. I'm just gonna be holding my Narus probably and just kind of just relaxing, staking them now. When is it? The 15th we can stake them?
Yeah, we got the great announcement, right? Well, lucky us, we got a chance right before we jumped on the recording. They announced this today. You have the airdrop for the season 1. We had the spring Narus, which we talked about. Those just minted. So we have 3 out of the 4 seasons that happened right now. But now the big one is if you're holding any of the boxed, the unboxed, the trading cards, any of those things, you're going to be able to stake, get an airdrop for those for holding. And then on top of that, you're going to be able to start staking your Narus. So yeah, if you hold any one of these early things, they're taking care of their rewards and rewarding holders. These were some of the first ones that I got into, the box, the unbox, the burger buddies. And one thing, the cute and stabby cute and stabby is my favorite out of all this. Do you have a favorite one of these at all, Jack?
I mean, I do own that one in the bottom left, the unbox. I own one of that. I own that guy.
Yeah, do you? I don't know if he's the tough. He's not the tough love. Yeah.
I love the shades of the gold chain.
I like them all. They're all so good though. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's true.
I know. We talked about it too. Is this looks iconic? You don't. This isn't necessarily because it's a Cardano project or what. This could be a globally successful brand.
I agree.
And that's
that look for sure.
Yeah, they have that appeal. We always refer to the Naru as the Pikachu of their brand. It could fit perfect in any one of those universes that they're inspired by. But one thing that a lot of people don't know too is these trading cards. Yes, these things they're going to reward you handsomely for holding any of the unboxed. If you happen to have one of the shinies or the glitched, or one of the special little rare traits that happen inside of there, you're going to get a nice little chunk of Yummy coin airdrop to you here on the 10th. But outside of that, these little playing cards that people sleep on a lot are actually going to be used as a in game to actually be able to play and battle with. And there's only 7 of those different variations of them. So I think people sleep on that too. And it's one thing that I'm excited for as the game starts to release, and they dropped it already inside their late paper, which we've got a chance to talk with the devs over there, and shout out to those guys, for coming on with us. But yeah, you get a handsome reward for sitting onto these things. So I was happy to see that.
Yeah, it's cool. They're gonna like go back and make sure they're taken care of. They cut off a chunk for those guys. You know what I mean? Like they've been there since the beginning, so of course we have to reward that.
Yeah. And then, like you said, Jack, we just got an announcement for this too, is the 10Ks. If you hold one of the 10K Narus or even the seasonal Narus that have launched, May 15th is the date that you get to jump onto the website and you get to finally get to stake your Yummi, lock them up into a smart contract and start earning Yummi. And I think if we remember right, when we talked to them, it's either 3, 5, or 7 weeks that you get to put them in for. They'll lock them into a smart contract onto their website here. And
you can't take them out either, though. Those have to leave in there.
Correct. Yes. Those are in a smart contract so that's also a decision to make too, though, right? You don't necessarily have to, you have to think about it. Like, what if Yummi moons in that time frame? Do you want to be sitting on something that you can't sell? Which I like because it lowers the supply of Yummi, and technically the community decides the value of these things. Because depending on how much they're staking, that creates less demand, less supply, and then maybe increased demand if they build a game and the card packs, like they're saying, are as fun as we think they're going to be.
So especially high staking, especially ones that have high staking values, like you said, Tommy, because if you have a good Yummi that's going to be getting a lot of Yummi token for staking, you're going to be staking it. So all those ones that have like really high returns are going to be locked up in contracts. So if you're someone that doesn't really care about the actual Yummi token and you have one of those ones, you're going to be able to see increased demand for it because no one's going to be selling those ones that have a lot of Yummi. They're all going to be staked.
No. And on top of that too, obviously you have like the very legendary ones that you have that earn a ridiculous amount, which do we ever address this? The 42069.
I did a DM to them. I brought that to them. I was like, how did we miss that during the interview? I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah. The one of one legendary Narus over here earned 42069 staking rewards, or Yummi, as they locked us up. And these are all in a monthly value, right? Like that's what these are estimated rewards at. And one thing to point out for a lot of people too, right now, if they don't know, is we're about to first launch into those seasonal Narus over here. So you can always sort by, different, whether it's the OGs or one of the 3 seasons, the Spoopy, which is the autumn, the winter Narus, the Christmas ones, or the spring Narus. But you can sort these right now. And when this does go live on May 15th, you get a 4x rewards right now for holding these. So some of these are going to earn even more than the OG 10Ks. And so, Jack, I don't know. I'm sure you hold some of these right now too, as well, right?
Yeah, I got a few. I have like quite a few of the winters and the Spoopies, but I only minted I think 2 springs. But I got each season. I need each season. So
you got to have one of each season, right? Because even like you said, it's some of this stuff. Some of these rewards are insane. Like you multiply these by 4. Or maybe these aren't at 4 because these are the one-on-ones. But yeah, you multiply this by 4 over here. You're sitting at a pretty penny right now as far as Yummi. We haven't really got an announcement as far as how much the card packs are going to cost, or what the in-game currency prices are going to be. But if you're staking some of these higher ones, I can imagine you're going to probably be able to fund yourself inside the ecosystem pretty decently. And if anybody we've talked about in the show before, this is the website for the staking, which goes live, like you said, on the 15th. But if you're curious on how to actually sort this, CNFT Jungle actually is one of the websites that does a good job of integrating the rewards over here into the website, on top of telling you where to go to buy them over here. So you can actually sort.
My guy gets a lot, dude. Shit.
So if you look over here, these are actually now in season, and they have the multipliers attached to them right now. So shout out to TJ awesome. Right now. You want to scoop TJ, so you can buy it for $790.
I didn't know I had like the top 7.
And dude, you better.
Oh, it's on sale. That's why. Never mind. Because you have it on sale. Click. You have that clicked on.
Yeah, but most people, if you are looking to pick up on secondary right now you can go sort and maybe potentially find some good deals over here for some of this Yummi that's about to go. 5,000 Yummi. If you look over on the 10K collection, that's costing you more than what this is listed for right now.
I was gonna say, look at that one right next to TJ's. You get 30 more Yummi, but 48 8 or less.
There you go.
Knock that off just right underneath TJ.
Jack, do you ever look at any of these sites or anything like this?
I did look at the lookup when because you can load in your wallet for that one, and I I think I forget what it was. I think it was around like 40,000 Yummy for the OGs that I had at the time, which is quite a bit. Or maybe I don't even know how much it was, but
I'm curious because I haven't loaded up. I think one of my wallets are connected right now. I'm actually curious too because I own a lot of the seasonals. I only own 5 OGs.
Okay, I see it says you're 39,000. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have that at the time, so I manually calculated it. But I have to go back and check now.
Dude, you should go. That's gonna be fun to see that. I haven't looked at mine in a while yet since it updated. So that's cool to see. I wish I would have invested more into the 10Ks. But I was going for like a whale roll inside the Yummy Discord, and there's no way I was making it to the 10K whale roll, so I had to go for the seasonals. But yeah, that's actually really cool too. So they actually have the sort rewards you can see, but if you click on this button and hook your wallet up to it, you can actually see how much Yummy estimated you're about to earn for a month. So that's actually cool to see. I'm just hoping those card packs.
Hot damn!
Where'd you get that bucket hat one, Tommy? I didn't know you had one with the Goku.
Oh, the little doji? Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, we picked up a couple of these throughout time. But yeah, man, Yummy has been one of the ones where I always feel like at home.
Humble brag.
Dude, I mean, that's where you talk about those CNFTs and these projects that we mint all the time. We spend a lot of money doing this stuff just in general. And the fact you always want to invest, where you see the long-term play. And Yummy is definitely one of mine where I find at home, not just for the community. And I love everybody over there, but I really do believe in the project. So I put any profits and stuff that I have, and I reinvest a lot of my stuff back into them just because I'm there for the long term. I'm not going anywhere with them. I haven't sold a single Yummy to date since I've had this stuff. So I'm just sitting on them,
Yeah, there's your classic bubblegum blowing guy right there.
Yeah, shout out to Tom. That's what got him started in animation. Before we even became a podcast, he animated this little guy.
Around with him.
And then Animate Bits, I think, picked it up as a derivative stuff, and he made it with your thing. So shout out to him. Yeah, Jack, dude. What's your final take with Yummy right now? Are you excited for the future?
Same as you, honestly. I did get more Yummy. Like I got more Narus back in January, I think it was, and I haven't. Because I was just I read their white paper, or no, I didn't read the white paper. I was just like looking around at things to reinvest into the ecosystem rather than just take profits out, because I haven't really done that ever. But
yeah,
like I just put it into Yummy or Dead Pixels or now Makasi, the 3 projects that really I've been looking for long term as investments. But
do you think you'll be playing the game some as well for Yummy, or are you just kind of in right now for the
no? I think I want to play the game for sure. I think I think Yummy is one of the ones that looks like mass adoption, as you said, not even the brand, but also just the game in general. I feel like it's going to be more, anyone can play. Their white paper said kind of like entice that too, the free to play, I think it was aspect, or I forget it was a below barrier entry at least, right?
Yeah, because I think the first initial pack right now, what they're doing is because they're all self-funded too. They don't have like funding behind them. So the first card packs that I know they announced that is going to be an ADA. You're going to have to purchase the cards with ADA, and then every single card pack, as far as I know, after that is going to be only with the Yummy coin itself. So we've talked about this, and this would be fun to do too with you. Is doing the live. How people do like card pack openings with Pokemon, right? Can you imagine doing Yummy pack openings?
That would be fun.
Yeah, we'd have to hook up for like a live stream or something like that, and just connect the wallets and start. If you're earning a lot of that Yummy token, like that's the part. What me, I just want to open all that stuff up and just start funding enough to feed my habit of card packs inside of there. So shout out to Yummi Universe, shout out to David and Shannon and the whole team, all the devs over there, everybody in chat, man. It is it's one of my favorite, and it feels like home. One of those Discords you feel at home with. You cannot be in there for days. You post a little emoji and it's just boom, everybody just hits you with a stabby or spells out the name. I know Jack, they love you too over there. They always spell out Jack underneath your so I love that too. But yeah, big shout out to Yummi Universe. We're big fans of the project, and they're an awesome group.